Everybody, it's September 9th, it's 1:32. I wanted to post this because I've been having deja vu for 2 or 3 days. And now when I get deja vu, I've said this before, it's not like, oh, I've done this before. Mine is like I'm at a point and something is going to come next. And when I get it, like I could almost grab it and pull it to me or pull me towards it and get more of it. But what I get mostly is the feeling. And the feeling that's with this one is horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. And usually it's a personal thing. Like I'm going to make a bad decision. That's even a different feeling. This one I've having usually dealt with something real bad is going to happen, and 90% of the time it had to do with Liv. She was going to cheat. She was going to start a fight. This, that. She was going to get high. Or I'd get it, and then she'd be at her house, and everything seemed fine. Be like, well, why did I get that? And I know in my head she did something, but I can't prove it. And I didn't want to sound like a raving lunatic, but when my soul tells me something, my soul tells me something. And now, I don't know if this is personal or on a large scale. I've had it once before on a large scale before September 11th. But that was 13 years ago, and I don't remember what the feeling was. But I knew something bad was coming. I want to post this just in case it has something to do with me personally, and they're going to set me up or lock me up or whatever they're going to do. Somebody asked about the 144,000. Tiger Dan 95. He's on here. Tiger Dan 95 posted a video of a view of Revelation that when he said it, it made so much sense. Now I don't know if it's right or wrong, but when I speak about the 144,000, I don't know where I got it from. My father has not given me anything about the 144,000. But when I say that the 144,000, I feel like they're going to be vessels and they're going to come back and fight. When I say it, it fits. Like it just... He hasn't given me confirmation. I haven't asked because somebody told me once something and I didn't want to ask because I didn't want to seem arrogant or cocky, and I don't deserve that honor, let alone anything. Like I still feel like I don't deserve to go home, let alone be a part of something like that. And I won't say anything until my father tells me. But that's just how I feel. I don't know why. Maybe it's just something I'm hoping for, but I've seen the vessel stuff myself personally. I've seen being able to fly and being able to heal busloads of people. But that just could be something completely different. And I said something before, I sound like a jerk when I talk, and I really don't mean to. Somebody said about the tribulation, I agree 100%. We are going head first into the tribulation. Like we're stepping into it. We're jumping in, diving. I never really looked at the timelines. The only way I believe somebody about anything out of the Bible is if when they're speaking, my heart jumps, my soul jumps. I get tears in my eyes. Servant of God used to do these Bible studies where she would get this insight that would put chills over my whole body because you knew our Father was standing right next to her telling her. 278 Pick Elk, God's Healer 7, and there was another one. Chosen House Explosion Ministries. And James Backwards. James Backwards gets words from the Lord. He's a prophet. A true prophet of our Father. Those are the only people I'll listen to. Like, I don't put much credence into people's dissection of the Bible unless I know that they're Holy Spirit inspired. Like, even the term tribulation. I know our Father mentions tribulation, but he never said the tribulation. That was a phrase that a man had put on to what they figured out these 7 years were. And I'm not saying it's wrong. Like I'm not saying, it's not like the rapture. The rapture's wrong. Tribulation, I believe, we are about to see it firsthand. Quick. Soon. So I wasn't trying to be condescending or mean or anything. Like like when somebody says about the rapture, I know I get mad and kind of blast them. I wasn't trying to say that about the tribulation. I really didn't mean to offend anybody. I'm sorry if I did. But I know how I speak. Like I got this kind of arrogant thing. Now, when I was laying on this couch, I laid down trying to sleep. All I did was get attacked. I've been sleeping with the Bible open next to me to Psalm 91. One of our sisters said, keep that open. That time, I swear there was people downstairs. Sorry. It sounded like there was somebody in my garage throwing propane tanks around. At one point, I woke up with a shining bright white light in my eye. I don't know if somebody was on the porch hit me with a flashlight or if I was halfway through a room. I considered it the moon, but it wasn't. And then I had a thought. They need a mass sacrifice soon. And they go by this stuff. The dates. Watch for satanic high holidays. I don't know if when they create these clones, if they automatically attach a demon to it, or if they need a huge occultic ritual, and the ones that are still up there floating around need these bodies, but they got to have the ritual to get them in. I don't know where I got this understanding or why I got it, but that's what I got on that couch. And all the attacks, man, they were walking through the house, and my alarm kept going off every 10 minutes on my phone. And I wake up and just laugh at them, like, go away. You're not bothering me. Usually they'll do it to scare me because they know they could get a rise if I'm falling asleep, they bang something real hard. They weren't bothering me. But then I got scared because I heard, come here. That was a bad one. And then with that light in my eye, I thought, oh, what the heck? What if they're doing the same thing to me that they did to her? But they're not. But that light was so bright. The only explanation I could think of is that somebody shined a flashlight through my porch window into my eyes off the porch. Like it was so vividly bright. And that's what I got. Unless I open my eyes real quick and saw an angel. I don't know. It was so bright. But I was half in a dream and I thought, wow, is that bright for the moon? And the moon made me think of they need a sacrifice. They need one soon to start this all off. And like one last telling our God, they're going to find out real fast. I just wanted to post this because that deja vu was bad. Bad. Something really bad is about to happen. And like I said, it usually comes with Liz, but Liz ain't around. You know, I can't even drive down the street that leads to her street without my heart pumping and my hands sweating because I still love her that much. She texted me twice last week, talked to me for a little bit, and then that was it. And I don't know if it was because she got mad again or if she talked to me for too long and they found out, so they pushed a button on her to get her upset with me again, or if after so many days of not having to deal with any of their stuff, she starts to come out of herself and automatically calls me and then they shut it down. There's not a second of the day that I don't think about her. There's not a second of the day. I turn around constantly thinking she's at the door. She came. But with that deja vu and her not around, I had to say this stuff in case they do something to get me, set me up, put me in jail for something, I don't know. The deja vu is very bad. And it's consistent over the past couple of days. And that stuff with the sacrifice, I don't know where that came from. But that was like lightning hit me in my head. I'm positive about that. I don't know when or how, but I'm positive. They're gonna. We have to remember who we're fighting against. They use this stuff. Like they will sacrifice as many people as they could to get themselves as much power as they could. And to attach a demon to a clone or a person, you need a ritual. Their rituals involve blood, murder, goats, children, rape, sodomy, sex. They're a bunch of scummy pervs. I was given some more stuff about her neighbors, about a pastor from the county prison. It's so sick and so widespread. And nobody believes it because they don't want to. These people are going to burn. That's all I keep telling myself. He's going to judge them. They are going to pay. Alright, that's it. I just wanted to say that stuff. I really am sorry if I came across mean or arrogant, or I really didn't mean to. We are definitely right on the edge of tribulation, if not in it. We'll find out real soon. If you don't know Jesus Christ, now would be the best time in the world to start. It's never too late. And all he wants to do is love you. That's another thing. All the bad stuff I ever say, I could testify to good stuff too. Like his grace, his mercy, his love, the beauty of heaven. So, I can't complain. I love you guys. Please pray for my wife and I and all our brothers and sisters and all the people that are getting slaughtered by ISIS. Just pray for the whole world, because the whole world's stuck. I love you guys. God bless.